We're back for more truck racing. We are still in the round of 10 in the truck series. We've got Bristol. Maybe New Hampshire. We'll do scheduled bonus race. I know I kind of ignored that, but for these playoff races, I think I'll kind of try to make an exception. So, grab some snacks. I got a monster here because I'll be here for a while. So, here we go. Let's get into it. There's not much else to really show. Settings. Bristol is really difficult in this game, so I'm actually kind of terrified of this. But I got a plan. Playoffs, just for those curious, just who's going to make it into the round of 8. I wish the game can keep track of this in real time, just because, I mean, I can't really look at the stages and everything and where everybody's running, so it's going to be kind of difficult unless you really write this all down in real time. I don't know. But, yeah. So, Grant and Finger, Hamrick are out by at least Grant and Finger's out by a good bit over Ankrum, but it's relatively close at the moment. Kyle Busch won, so he's locked in, which is stupid. But, you know, this game's a 10 out of 10, so, you know, I can't really criticize that. So, there's not much else to say. We got level 6 everything, and we'll just get into everything else. Okay, so the setup I'm using is from Dev Abadan. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I figured with how this track is in general, it's extraordinarily difficult, so I figured we need a custom setup. So I scoured the internet, I found one, it definitely works pretty good. I adjusted, I think, mainly the wedge just to make it a little more tighter. It felt a little too loose on that, so maybe that's a skill issue on my part, but I upped it up to 50, I'm going to put it to 52 instead of the 51 that it was originally. So that's really the only change.
All right, time to go. Remember your goals out there.
Otherwise, we'll get into practice and, you know, see how we do. Usually our career mode truck is much faster than our single player ones, so, you know, should do a little bit better, at least I hope so. I'm hitting the goal time despite not even running the preferred line here, which is very, very shocking. So that kind of tells me this truck's pretty good. I think I can get to a 15.2 if I was a little more faster. All that kind of got flipped upside down because I was dealing with lap traffic, but we'll try that again without, hopefully, trucks being in the way. Or I can end practice. That works too, but we're 5th, so... Okay, never mind. I screwed that up. Oh yeah, because the buttons flip. When you get the goal time, the A and X button, or the X and triangle buttons, like, they flip, which is stupid, because that's like the World of Outlaws. They've been doing that since, like, I don't know, Tony Stewart's All Out American Barbecue Racing or whatever it's called. You know what's really weird is 103 difficulty in career mode, I think I'm starting to realize this now, is different than single player. Because in single player, they're running, like, 15 ones here, and they're running 15 twos here, and it's the same difficulty. Don't know why there's a difference there. That actually kind of confuses me a bit. Yeah, run the top is the way to go. That's definitely the fastest way around the track. Just, obviously it's very... I kind of wimp it in the corners and not get as close to the wall as I probably should, so I know I'm sacrificing time doing that, but we're not going to run as bad as I thought. But we definitely need a full custom setup. Their short run speed, as I've learned in, like, championship mode, is absolutely ridiculous. We, like, nipped the wall there, but I think that cost me too much time. Aaron got 15-3. We qualified 9th, so not bad. I mean, I'll take that. The AI are just very, very strong here. I'm hoping, you know, this setup's not going to be that overpowered, but I don't know. Usually qualifying 9th means, you know, we'll do okay, so I think we're going to be okay. When I was running, like, the 15.2s, it was, like, the high 15.2s, so maybe if I was a little bit faster, I could have gotten 6th, but I don't know. I'll take a 9th. And Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson are 2nd and 3rd. They're just leeching it up in the playoffs, ruining it for everyone. Well, I guess here we go. 63 laps of this. And I think the first 2 stages, as usual, no pit stops. We'll see what we do here. We're on the inside line, which is not really the lane I really want to be in. 16 laps in stage 1. Just, there's something weird with this track, and I can't explain it. Going through the corners, it keeps doing this hopping, and it feels like it wants to wreck, like that. And it's very, very scary. I don't really know how to combat that other than just tightening it up a little bit so it's not going to wreck from that. Really the only real problem. There's just a lot of, like, instability. Even though the setup works really good, I'll say that much. Dev Abadan. That's a cool name, though. I like that name. Made a very competitive setup. It handles fine. Just a little loose. That might be just a Bristol thing. and maybe a skill issue thing, but overall, running in about, honestly, the spot I think I should be, because when I was running it like on default setup, I was, Majeski, excuse me. Yeah, you know what? Wreck from that. You deserve that. I was literally, I was turning right to get away from you, and you just wouldn't stop. Now we're not gonna have any lap traffic to like give us any type of shot to do anything else in this stage in terms of position. So that's annoying. And I like Majeski too. That breaks my heart. Everything about that just broke my heart. I like you, Majeski. Have my children, and I become a female in like 7 years from now. But that was just. It was just all of that was sad. But that's kind of what I mean about the instability of the truck. And I might have screwed up his playoff chances to get into the round of 8 because of that. So why can't I do that to like Ben Rhodes or somebody I dislike, both on and off the track? That sounds terrible. So I don't know. But as you were kind of seeing, yeah. Corey Heim is having a bad day. Running 7th for him is a horrific day. So I'm unbelievable. I'm shocked by that. Yeah, we're hanging on pretty well. I'm very curious what this truck is going to do long run wise. I can't even talk. Just because I think on the long runs, we get a little bit closer to their times, but I don't know by how much. I mean, we have to look at the lap times here, because the leaders are running 15.4s, I'm running 15.6s. I'm not even running in the lane I really want to be in. So I know I'm kind of, my lap times are getting hindered by that. But I'm trying to get by Corey Heim on and everything, and he's hogging up the top. So this isn't really, it's not really helping me. I can maybe get a good exit off the corner like that. That helps. We doored him for no reason. But, I don't know. Roger Kruth is running good. That's nice to see, because usually sometimes the game just runs him like 15th, which is annoying. Lane Briggs and Kyle Larson are having a great battle. Is Majeski okay? He is not okay. I don't see him. He's not going to get stage points either. So, I'm upset by that. Can I get by Corey? I mean, it's a grid battle. Things are happening. That's the nice thing with this game, is a lot of the times things happen a lot, and I don't have to even edit a lot of times. This is kind of why I thought like one race of video would be okay. Which I kind of feel shitty now, because I did a poll and everybody agreed that like, yeah, do 2 videos. And then I did, and then I didn't. So I kind of feel bad about that. But damn it, there's just so much going on. My brain just can't wrap around it, and I just didn't know if people wanted to fit like. If I put them like 2 races together, it'd almost be like a 50-minute video. And it just seems kind of long. I don't know if the algorithm really likes that. Maybe it does. But yeah, last lap in stage 1. We're going to finish this off in P7. This is good. The setup's doing what I want. We're not just destroying the field, but we're not just running 20th or 15th. So this is like this is right in the middle. And I don't know who. Yeah, we kind of screwed Majeski out of stage points. So if he misses the round of 8, it's going to be because of me. Honestly, I need to. Nobody's pitting either. Like, all right. I mean, I'm going to pit. Screw it. We're going to take advantage of this. Not repair damage. Keep 4 tires. Yeah, screw it. We're going to pit. We're going to have a huge tire advantage. And unlike North Wilkesboro, I think we're going to get even better than where we were running previously. So, I mean, I think this is a great strat. I think we're going to, this is going to work out very, very well for ourselves. And with our truck being pretty good as is, I think we can get back up there. It's just going to take a lot of patience and me not just boning it. So, yeah, look at that. Look at that freaking, that's just pace right there. Pace incarnate. Carlo, Johnny Sauter, I know you're an old man now, but like, Carlo. I really don't know why they don't just pit in this at the end of stage 1. It's just at the short tracks they just don't do it, and it's really stupid because they have no pace for the second stage. I can pit and then gain back all this time, if not more so, or at least that's usually the way it kind of goes. And it all kind of works out. They really should. I mean, their pitting logic is really stupid in this game. That's really the one big problem I keep having with it over and over again. I'm assuming this is going to be the same case in the Xfinity series because the race lengths aren't that much longer than trucks. So I'm going to assume they're going to stay out. Majeski's running 13th. Kind of upset by that. Maybe he has damage and it's making him slow. Or maybe not. I don't really know if he even got damaged. His truck doesn't look like physically damaged. But he's just running 13th. He was running like 8th before, so I kind of
Good to go now.
really not being able to rebound. I'm just upset by that. We're back into the top 10, running where we were before the stage ended. And I don't know if we're going to get the lead. I don't think it's going to be enough time.
Stay high.
But it's definitely going to be a net positive. I'm digging around here too much on the top. I should have just kept committed to, like, to the bottom.
To go.
I don't know. Unless I kind of split it 3 wide here. I don't know. I'm kind of wasting too much time dealing with this. So
Clear bottom.
unless I can get by Chandler Smith on the outside here. Nip the wall a little bit. Corey Himes there. Oh, we're 5th, so the tire strat worked. We're going to get to Kyle Busch. Lap traffic just becoming a factor here with 2 laps to go in the stage. That'll take us to 3rd. 2nd and 1st are right in front of me. If I wasn't dicking around with those other trucks, maybe I could have gotten the lead here. But it's still going to be good stage points. I think with this run in general, I think we're going to be good for New Hampshire, regardless of wherever we finish there. As we'll take over 2nd place. Lane Riggs will get the stage win. So, will we hang on to 2nd in the final stage? I don't think so. I don't think our truck's that good, but we'll at least have the track position at least, so that's good. Please, okay, for NASCAR 26 or 27, whatever you're going to do,
Pit road is open.
for the leaderboard, this is a massive quality of life. Not only do I want to know how many people are in lead lap, I want to know where Grant Enfinger, not Grant Enfinger, I guess Grant Enfinger too.
You okay with
But
this?
I want to know where Ty Majeski is, and if he's not a top 9, I just don't know. I would like to use this right analog stick here. See that right analog stick? I guess it's left on your screen, but like the right analog. I like to do this, not sexual, but like just scroll through the leaderboard. That's all I want. Maybe that's asking for too much, but that's just a nice quality of life. We're gonna take 4 tires and fuel, by the way. I need a drink. Probably shouldn't have paused like that. Okay, lost a spot. We're 3rd. Not really ideal because,
Be ready now.
want to be on the bottom. Want to be on the top for Bristol.
There's the green.
We are going to have the track position, though, so I'm hoping we can keep up a little bit. Lap traffic will play a factor. Probably around lap 45, 46 maybe. So I like to try to be relative with the leader. Maybe we can win based off this if we just keep our pace up. It's all about that first 12 laps, or before they hit lap traffic, to try to keep up with them because they are so fast. I don't know what it is with this track in particular.
Stay low.
Just they are insanely fast. It was like this in the Cup Series when I raced here, in like championship mode for a live stream.
Stay low.
The same case here, so
Clear outside.
that's really all I can do is try to not have that gap be that massive. Oh, hey, Ty Majeski's up here. What a rebound. He must have... I wish I looked at the leaderboard a little bit longer, but he had a hell of a pit stop then to gain that many spots. Holy shit. All right, well, I'm happy to see that because he lost a lot of stage points here, so I am happy to see that rebound. That makes me smile a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Their lap times in this race in career mode is slower than single player, and I know that sounds kind of outrageous, but I think there's something to that, and I don't know why, because it's the same difficulty. Nothing's changed. They're just like a tenth slower. I mean, I kind of saw that in practice and in qualifying. They're just like a tenth slower, and it's just weird. So it's slightly different? Or is it just a Bristol thing? I don't know. We're keeping up for the most part. I mean, we're not losing as much time. We are still losing time, but not a lot. So I think we're going to be in decent enough shape here with lap traffic. So I think we got a chance to win this race somehow. Unless I, hit the wall and do something stupid like that.
Clear low.
Yeah, that's just... Even with that wedge adjustment, it's still a little bit loose off the corner like that. And it's... Like, I know the AI kind of just matted off the corner. They don't have any type of worry of that. I kind of do a little bit, so it's a bit sketchy doing it like that. I don't know, but lost another spot. I thought we were going to kind of start running them back down a little bit, but
Clear outside.
not so much the case. Tyler Ankrum just very, very roomy today to the inside of Ankrum here. I don't really think running the bottom is going to be ideal. But he didn't really have a good run off of turn 2 like I thought. The truck, with the setup, to its credit, can run the middle and be alright. And we actually got the spot. Just on pace. That was amazing. We didn't even have lap traffic to hold my hand and beat me through that. We're going to definitely get 3rd place because of Tony Bryender being in the way, so that's kind of good. Girl power, I guess. So that's a free spot. Corey Heim is boxed in by Doza. How do you? I said Duzat, and that's not how you say it. It's Duza. I gotta look this up. It's pronounced Doza. Doza. I even like that the Wikipedia even has a pronunciation for it. So Doza, not Duzat. I'm sorry. I disrespected him. He might be on Facebook roasting me for mispronouncing his name. It's okay. People mistype my last name in real life, so I could relate. So I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Also, we got second, but we're 2.5 seconds back from lane rigs. So I mean, lap traffic can help, but I don't know if it's going to give me 2.5 seconds worth of help. So I don't think a win is going to be possible unless lap traffic really destroys him. 10 to go. Lane rigs is just, he's getting held up by traffic now. I gained like half a second on him. Almost a second. I mean, that helps. When there's two trucks side by side, it just seems like the AI have no idea what to do. It reminds me a lot of the Heat games, but he got around them no problem. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I put in a setup. I don't know how much it truly, I mean, it definitely helped. You definitely gained a couple tenths from it. If I didn't have a setup, maybe I'd still be, maybe top 5 possibly, but definitely would not have any type of chance. I mean, he is really getting held up now. I mean, it's bad. I mean, there's a chance. I mean, this is kind of stupid, but there's a chance. We did not have a faster truck than lane rigs, but look at the stupidity that's happening in front of me. The stupidity by the lap trucks too, just being side by side. Matt Craft. I mean, is it really Matt Crafton's fault? Look at what is this? Lane rigs, you got a peanut for a brain. You could go down low and make it 3 wide and make the pass. Okay, he's actually. All right, I'll shut up. But freaking dynamic duo of Jack Wood and Matt Crafton, just screwing shit up. But that didn't even really help me as much as I thought. I mean, it did. It's just as soon as I got there, then he got around him. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, he's getting held up by fancy name guy. That didn't help either. Tony Brinder's up there. That's a massive chicane to worry about. I mean, or she can wreck. That helps. Can I get the lead from that though before the caution comes out? No, I can't. Okay. I don't really like any of that. I mean, I guess it gives us more of a shot, but more. It's just another. I could just choke from this too. Pitting's not going to help because we're so late into the race. We're not going to make up that amount of time, so I have to stay out. Now we'll see if we can do something with that. He actually has right side damage, I think, which is interesting. I don't know. I don't know where that exactly happened, but yeah, I mean, we got a shot. We're on the outside line, though, so obviously it's kind of messed up because I'm sure if there was a choose cone thing, he would probably realistically choose the top, but, you know, choose cones, it's just not possible with our modern technology to do that, even though inside line in Nutanix games could make you the leader pick and shit. Oh, God, it's all right. All right, white flag. Probably not the lane I want to be in. Am I even faster than him to even compete? I guess not. I'm going to try through 3 and 4 here. Maybe dime in the corner. Try to get an exit. Nope, I can't. All right, fine. God damn it. That's annoying. I don't know if I really had the pace. Lap traffic really kind of gave me a shot, but I will take it. And poor Ty Majeski gets 13th after quite a race for him. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say. How did this wreck with Majeski happen? Well, we're 3 wide. Is there a thing I can look in my cockpit? Look, I mean, I might have to zoom in, but like, I have my wheel turned to the right to get off of him for so long, and it's just like he wanted to wreck me. I don't understand it. Like, I was turning right for so long. And how does that make him wreck from all of that? That's the other thing. There's got to be some physics explanation for this, because I don't know how. Not only did I not wreck from that, but how did he wreck? How did he wreck from that? Oh, my brain's falling apart. Oh God. I really do kind of start to question certain things with this game. And that's really the camera angles for the replays. Did they not make this game with the idea that, like, there's, like, no content creators gonna play this, like, of any capacity? Like, what? This is all I got to work with, are these shots. I know that's, like, a very exhausting talking point, but you know what? I gotta throw my hat in the ring, too, and mention it, because, what, I mean, this is just disgusting. I want a dynamic. Give me a free game. You know what's really freaking hold on, face cam. What's really interesting is just when this game's coming out, giving like all these like nice, cool camera angles and like the free cam shit. And then when you get the game, it's like, well, you can't ever recreate any of those type of shots, or it's gonna be like very, very difficult. So, yeah, I'm just annoyed. Bailey Curry got 8th. That's actually pretty damn good. So, yeah, good amount of trucks went a lap down in that amount of time, almost half the field. But yeah, overall, I think that went pretty good. Got a good rep. Social media, Connor Mosak, so pumped for Nightmare to finish the Water Bristol. Hopefully you and the team can build from there. I hope so too. Tyler Ankrum says, there's a little voice in my head that tells me I shouldn't hit the other drivers hard. Nightmare doesn't have that. Well, that's nice, Tyler Ankrum. I appreciate that. Roger Cruz says, Rubbings Racing Blahara Nightmare is really flirting with that statement. Roger Cruz, I swear to God, I can't handle you right now. I really can't. I really can't. There's many things I can say. I've already said them before, but just watch. Just watch out. Kelly Crandall says, Hardenheimer, get past Corey Hyman points before the first playoff cut. We got this, they've said after. Aren't they like 30 points behind Corey Hyman? No, how is that possible? Why would I say such an absolute lie? Whatever. Lane Riggs says, glad to take the win today, letting someone like Hardenheimer win would just be a buzzkill for the crowd. Wow. Why does the field hate me so much? Lane Riggs, I raced you with so much respect. I could have just destroyed you. Dale Earnhardt a la 1999 style, and I didn't. I wanted to race him clean, and then this is the thanks I get. I mean, holy shit. The field is just mean. It's just absolutely mean to me. With this finish, Larry is in the top 8. The pressure is on for Nightmare to continue to build on his momentum as the series closes on to the next playoff round. I think we're basically like what? Probably, I think we're going to be locked in, damn near. We have to look at the points to see. I don't know why on earth they mentioned if I can catch Corey Haim in the points. I gained 3 points on Corey Haim. I think he was like 30 points ahead of me still. We got 61 in profits, so 61,000 in profits. That's actually pretty good. So we're low on... Body should be in good shape. We didn't really damage it at all. I think you can repair the wrenches and not buy a whole new part. I didn't even know that was a thing. But let's go into the shop. We need to get a whole... I think we need to get a whole new engine anyways. Oh, we got that sponsor offer, so we can get Horizon. It's not going to look as good as Speedy Cash. We need a top 5 finish. We could probably get that. Yeah, Horizon's not going to look as good. Yeah, it doesn't look as good. Let's go to custom. We're going to get this customized work thing here situated. That looks like a nightmare on my freaking... Oh my god. Okay, that's actually interesting to know that I can repair it. Or I guess rebuild it. But that's a lot of work points. Or, no it's not. It's 48. I guess... Okay, I can't talk. It goes up by 3 wrenches, which... Okay, that's good to know. I guess I've just been ignoring this bottom part. But I can, in fact, repair it and be okay. I want to repair everything else first, just to see if we have enough work points to do that. I guess, right? Or maybe I should just focus on the engine first, since that's the most important one. That's the one we're going to be racing with, so... I guess that makes the most sense. I prioritize that. But it's good to know I can do that, but it won't let me... It won't let me do it, so I think I just have to buy a whole new one. So, yeah, I can't really rebuild it. Okay, well, that's good to know. I just have to replace it. So, I tried. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm glad to get that idea, though. We'll get all that situated here. There's not much work points to really be worked on, because these were really in pretty good shape to start. This, on the other hand, I guess we'll find out. We only spent 20 work points. We can get that up to 46. We're going to be pretty close to getting this all back to 100, I'm assuming. Oh, we're going to be fine. Never mind, we're going to be completely fine. So I'm hoping now we can start, hopefully, saving more money up. I mean, we need to save up a lot for Xfinity. So I'm a little bit worried about that because I don't think we're going to have enough. These next couple races, I don't think it's going to make us save enough. I don't think. What's weird now that I'm realizing is, why do I have a 600 truck on the left side, but then 596 on the other, when all of them are back to 100? So where am I missing 4 points? I'm a little bit lost on that. Why is one 600 and the other one 596? I don't understand. Comment section, can you help me with that? What is, I don't know. I don't understand. Unless I have to repair it again to get it to 600? Maybe? I don't... Whatever, we're going to be good for the EJP 175 one. Again, these race numbers are all backwards and upside down. I am getting a freaking ceiling fan flickering in the background, which is making me have, like, schizophrenia. So I really need to get out of this menu before I start losing my mind. We're gonna get that custom work done, and we're just gonna fix the logo on the back of this truck, because Jesus Christ, it looks like a nightmare. Okay, thank God there's a different version. There's actually, ooh, the HH actually looks really good. All right, I'm gonna go with that one for the sides, because that looks pretty good. We're gonna go on the right side, adjust that. I actually very much like that. I didn't even know I had a limit on how I can position this. I want ho-ho on the back, and it won't let me go any further. Excuse me? There's a limit to how far I can go to the right on it? I'm very annoyed now. Now it just says whore. H-O-R. That, I could do that too. I guess I could do that too. Or I can delete it. Hold on. That's pretty fucking good. Okay, you know what? Okay. Oh shit, please let me I don't know if it saved it. Oh my god, I got too excited. You know what? That is, I really like that. We're gonna... Alright, let's, that's, alright, we're gonna do that. You get a bit bigger. My mind is just in the freaking gutter. You know what? We're gonna keep that. We got a couple things peeking out a little bit on the sides, but, we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that to all slots. Well, next up's New Hampshire, the playoff grid. Lane Riggs advances with his win. We have pretty much a good point lead. We have what, 40 points over 8th place. So I think we're gonna be fine as long as we just, you know, not finish last or something. So should be fine there. Ty Majeski is 10 points out to Daniel Hemrick. Maybe part of that's because of me, but also at the same time, he had track position at Bristol in stage 3 and he just couldn't execute it. So I don't really want to put full blame on me, but Daniel Hemrick looks like he's gonna make it in. Grant Enfinger's kind of screwed. So I think the top 8 is just about a lock, unless, you know, Ty Majeski like completely does amazing at New Hampshire. So we'll see. Let's get into it. See what happens. Yeah, the goal time is different again. In like the freaking single player, the goal time was like a 31.8, and here it's a 32 flat. I don't understand that. There must be something with maybe the goal positions are different based on my sponsor requirements, possibly, but at this point, I don't honestly really know. You would think it would be harder. I don't know what the prerequisites are for the goal times and like, but there's something definitely different with it, and I don't really know why. Also, New Hampshire is kind of a weird track to drive. I guess to elaborate, it's just at least in the Cup Series, it's just very, very loose. The trucks don't have as much horsepower and they seem a little more planted on the ground, so they don't really get loose like they do in Cup. It kind of wants to step out a little bit, but I don't know. It seems fine to me for the most part. And that's going to be a 31.9, so we do get our gold time.
Everything looks good.
So I'm not really too worried about this race. We're going to be fine on points. I'm just kind of curious to see if Ty Majeski can just get out of this hole that he's in and get into the round of 8. He's like the only one that even has a snowball's chance in heck to do it. I even censored myself. I'm a good boy. I remember off camera I was fiddling around with the using automatic gears for this track to like downshift into third. It didn't really seem like it helped. So I'm going to keep it as is. But yeah, we're going to end practice. I don't really think I need much more practice. We got fourth. Alright, so that's good. Majeski got third, so that's interesting. He's going to have pace, which is... he might be able to do something in this one. So our setup is just the usual bump and rebounds all the way up, tire pressure's 13. That's really it. The wedge I have it at 51. So that's really it. And we'll see what we do in qualifying. Off of turn 4, the leader's time was like a 31.6. They were definitely not getting that, but 31.9. 11th place, not bad. Usually that means in race trim will be pretty good for going off of that. Definitely didn't hit the goal time. Majeski got third, and Grand Finger 7th, so we're actually doing good. Ankrum is in 9th, so I mean, Majeski has a shot. If he gets some good stage points, he might be able to point his way in. So it's looking good for him so far. Alrighty, so see how this goes. We got the bottom lane here. Truck drives pretty good. There's really nothing. We're just so underpowered. It just, at least that's what it feels like. That's more of a truck series thing. So it doesn't really feel scary. So 13 laps of stage 1. So that's maybe more than 3/4 of the way through this Yule run. They should logically pit. This is probably one to be the few mile tracks. Like, do you count New Hampshire as a short track? I don't know, but they're definitely, they absolutely should be pitting at the end of the stage. Yeah, good enough start. Get a position there. Williams Walsh is racing today. My former ARCA competitor. I really wish, I don't know if it's really possible, but I really wish silly season was a thing. I'm sure there's so many logistics behind it that make it a nightmare, from like sponsorship stuff and how stingy everything is. But it'd be really cool if, you know, through the seasons there's some other driver in ARCA, like eventually, maybe not like at the same time as me, but eventually you'll see someone like William Sawallich go up into their series, like in trucks, and then he goes up to Xfinity, and maybe he'll have like a made-up team or something, and he just runs like a fantasy car, but he's like actually there. I don't know, just something to make it feel like the people I'm racing with kind of go up the same ranks as me at the same time or different times, to flesh it out a little bit. I know that's not like realistic, but like having like a fantasy team or something. But I love to see these drivers I'm racing with in ARCA or in trucks eventually get up to Cup as other drivers retire and stuff. I don't know, just me thinking out loud. But we got ourselves up to 8th. Tyler Ankrum 7th. We're going to try to get a position on him so he's, you know, one spot back to help Majeski, who I think is running 3rd. So we're doing good. We're doing just fine. I don't think lap traffic's going to be a factor in stage 1, so it's going to be very cut and dry. No lap traffic's going to be a factor, so we're just going to chill in 7th for a bit. This is going to be like a random tangent, but I think trucks running at New Hampshire is new for the truck series. They ran here back in like 2017, 2018, and then they stopped for a bit, right? And then now they're back, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know if trucks is like a great track for New Hampshire. I don't really remember much memorable racing at this track with trucks, so I don't know. But something's about to happen here. We're about to try to pass Grand Infinger, and it didn't work. But what's interesting is Majeski's trying to get 2nd here, so he might just damn near point his way in. I can't turn the truck. I might have to make it a little bit looser, just because it's a bit too tight. I was really anticipating it to be... It was definitely comfortable, but definitely as the run has gone on, it's gotten tighter. So I might have to make it a little bit looser just so to kind of anticipate that. Just with New Hampshire, even before I even ran default setup, I just immediately started making it tighter just because the Cup cars are so bad here with how much it wants to spin out that I just put it much tighter to start. I should have kind of... I don't know. I guess it's good to know I can make it. I mean, we got stages. We got wedge adjustments in the race. Well, during the stage breaks to make that adjustment. So we'll get this truck a little more sportier. 2 to go in the stage. And this is like the first lap. We barely got an advantage on the three-seater Corey Heim. But it took almost the entire run. Just about. So the last stage might get interesting, possibly. But then again, it's just 1 lap. So maybe it's not enough of enough to judge. But it's possible. Yeah, we're catching Kyle Busch here for 5th. I think a top 5 truck, it might be all we got. So, I don't know. And yeah, we beat him again that lap too, so just took a very long time for us to get that tire advantage. Chandler Smith was falling off so much there, I honestly thought it was a lap truck. But yeah, we're going to get by Kyle Busch here for 5th. I think with this, we're going to be basically locked in for the round of 8, so we don't really have to worry about that. It'd be kind of cool if you get live points during the race or something. Looks like Ty Majeski's going to get 3rd, so he's going to... I think he's going to probably point his way in with the way this is looking, but we're going to get 5th in stage 1. Considering where we started, it took us almost the entire stage just to gain 4 spots, but that was fine. It was fine. So we'll do stage 2, get our 4 tires, and definitely make this a little bit looser. Go from there. And if it's still too tight, we'll just go another round down. Thankfully, everybody pitted as they should. We'll keep our 5th place. Nobody changes positions in the top 9, which is kind of shocking. But yeah, we'll see what this stage brings. It definitely seemed like as the run was going on, we were getting better. We're not going to really see the fruits of our labor until like the 11th lap of the stage. So this last stage will be interesting just on that aspect, because we're going to have a lot more laps in that last stage naturally. I think it was a 34 lap race, so I think we're going to... Is it a 34 or 44? I don't know. It's going to be a longer stage regardless. I think I kind of sent it in that corner a bit too much. But unless... Granted, I mean, to Grant Enfinger's credit, he's at least running competitively. So he's trying to do something. We actually, like, motor freaking Chandler Smith on the straightaway. That's kind of shocking in and of itself, but we'll take a 4th. Truck is definitely rolling through the corners a bit better, and he's a little bit freer, so all of that helps. And maybe a bit too much looseness there, but, you know, we're okay. We're P4. We're just going to chill and block Enfinger. Well, we got a battle for a lead up here. Ty Majeski side by side with Corey Heim. So that's kind of interesting. It'll be kind of wild to have, I mean, definitely be a clutch win. He's been kind of on the cut line. He might be able to point his way in, but he's just going to make his woes and worries a lot easier by winning. So, good for him. I mean, I'm up for a Majeski win. I'm kind of up for a me win, though, but I don't know if we're going to get that in stage 2, though. I don't think our truck's going to be that good. We're keeping up, though. We're not just getting our doors blown off entirely, but it does seem like the first 3 laps were pretty good, and then we get into this point where we lose a lot of time, and then we kind of gain it back. It's weird. It's kind of weird how that was kind of playing out in stage 1. Never mind. Majeski lost. It is not leading, and is behind Corey Heim, so it was a fun thought while it lasted. Good center of the corner, though. I guess he's going to lose 2nd place to Lane Riggs, which is not good for him. I don't know where Ankrum is, or Hemrick, or whoever we're battling with. Again, I wish I kind of had a live scoreboard of just the playoffs happening in real time. I don't know if that's even possible to do. Thunder 04 it did. It, like, when a caution came out, it would show you the points as they run. So it does seem like that's possible to show, like, the stage, like the playoff grid, maybe during stages or something. I don't know. I mean, if they had the technology in 2003 to do something like that, they gotta have the technology to do it in 2025. Yeah, Ty Majeski's kind of fallen off. We might be able to get 3rd here, which would be good for me. And there we go, P3. Well, to Ty Majeski's credit, he's keeping up with me. He's keeping me honest back there. I thought I was just going to drive away from him, but he's been right there behind me. It's making me stressed out. So I do like that with the AI. They put up a bit of a fight. I don't know if I nailed that corner as good as I could have, but he's right there. I mean, I'm shocked. Usually when I pass someone, that's kind of the end of it, so try to run this top here. I booped him there. I'm sure he's going to flame me on social media for that. I really wish I looked back on just what little incidences... Incidences? That's not a word. I hit the wall there. I'm just curious on just what contact I do or make that makes them tweet and make so many angry posts at me. Because if that tap constitutes that, then Jesus Christ, these drivers are just bitches. They would not survive in the 90s. Oh, that was a little boop there. I'm sure it's gonna pee his pants after that contact, but we'll take over 3rd place because it's mine. Last lap in the stage. We're actually gaining about a 10th on leader that last lap, so that stage is definitely going to get interesting. especially with lap traffic, coming into play too, because we're just about to hit them now. So the last stage is even 20 laps, then it's going to get interesting because I think we're going to be very close on fuel by that point. I don't know what on earth the AI are going to do. They should just take fuel, but I don't know. We're heading into uncharted territory. About to damn near get second place here on lane rigs, but it's not going to be enough, so we'll finish third. Car is good, or the truck is good. It takes a while for it to come in, but there's a chance. So we'll see how long this last stage is here. It's going to be about probably 17 laps, so I don't think pitting is going to be a thing, but that's definitely going to be enough laps to benefit us. So tires are going to be shredded, but you don't blow a tire, so there's nothing to worry about. We'll get our 4 tires and fuel and out and away. Nobody from the top 7 changes positions. Swallich and Enfinger did. And now we're starting P3. We got better track position. Not by much, though, but we'll see how many laps I have left to go in this. We're going to have 17, so it's almost going to be an entire fuel run. We're going to be about a lap to the good, so we should save fuel naturally just driving the track because there's just so much off-throttle time in the corners. So, should be fine with that. With those extra 4 laps compared to stage 1 and 2, that might, I don't know if that's going to be enough to actually get to the leader, but lap traffic could save us potentially. So all I'm saying is there's a possibility we can do something with this. That was my best lap of the race, so we're getting better driving the track. They're racing side by side for Elise, so they might be slowing up too, but we're right there in the mix. Lane Riggs straight up just took the lead like a Chad, so that's badass as hell. So kind of wild to see that. So all I'm gonna really do now is just try to keep up with them and not lose too much ground, because I think we got a shot here. I keep saying that, hyping it up, but that's just how I feel. Corey Heim's gonna try to snatch the lead back. I like that word. Yeah, interesting battle. At least I'm able to witness it. I'm really amazed that I was even able to get to the inside lane rigs like this. I think he kind of messed up 1 and 2 a little bit. Something happened, because I don't know, but we'll get P2, and all we can do at the moment is just try to keep up with Corey Heim as best as possible. Lane Riggs is trying to I don't know. I don't know what the terminology is. Cross me over. He's trying. This doesn't really help me. I would prefer to just keep second place, because I don't want Corey Heim to get too far out in front of me. So I like to try to, keep this position. But Lane Riggs is kind of psyching me out. He's like, LOL, you thought you can get by me, but no. And what is this shit on the freaking front straightaway I'm just noticing? Or I think they do something. Like, I thought it was just, I kind of pinched him or something and he slowed down because of that. But no, it's just like on the straightaway, it's like they smack the brakes slightly, which contradicts everything, because how do you smack the brakes slightly? You hit them lightly. I can't even talk right. I'm sure there's so many instances of me saying words and it's just like, man, that makes no fucking sense. It's like, yeah, that's the WhatiFRacing Network channel. There's something on this front straightaway that they just kind of slow down a little bit. Yeah, there's like that little tiny bit of brake checking. I don't know what that is on the front straightaway. I don't even know if it's enough that it's just, I don't know. Anyways, Lane Riggs got the spot for me, so I'm annoyed by that. Maybe it's not a thing and I'm just imagining it because I didn't really see that happen on the front straightaway, so maybe I'm just losing my mind. Would really love to just get second place here, but to my shock, Lane Riggs is just really putting up a fight. I mean, this doesn't really help our race out. It doesn't really help me get to Corey Heim. Corey Heim, can I just go on a tangent of how insanely overpowered he is? I guess that, it's realistic. Don't want to say that it's not, because he was disgusting in the Truck Series this year. So, realistic. I don't know. It's just, like, kind of insane, really. I'm trying to get the spots. We got to figure this out eventually, because oh god, I hit the seam there. Kind of got like out of control a little bit. I just felt unbalanced. I don't know, but we're just having a hell of a battle for a second.
Car outside.
Ooh, whoops. He's gonna be angry at me for that. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to Majeski. He's no longer in the top 5. He's just falling apart in this race. Well, doing all of that doesn't help. I I don't know. These lap traffic's finally becoming a factor. I just don't know if we're going to have enough time to run. I think we're just too far back. I think that's going to be the biggest problem. I think we're like 2 seconds back. 2.5. Yeah, we're probably not going to get it. I don't know why I can't just drive around lane rigs like I did before, or maintain second place. I don't know. So yeah, the only thing I can kind of bank on is just lap traffic, which it's kind of few and far between at the moment. But I don't know. Anything's possible. Bristol kind of proved me that. We were like, what, 2.5 seconds back from the leader, and we were able to run him down, so. The leader down. So I don't know. Anything's truly possible, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, truck. Okay. Sure, we'll just wreck off turn 2. There goes every chance I had of getting third or second. Damn, I think I just hit the seam there, and it did not like that at all. And we're definitely going a little bit longer than we're running in stage 2, so yeah, this is, I guess, uncharted territory, but that kind of screwed me up. God damn it. Maybe I can get these spots back and at least get a third place. I think that's where we're going to probably finish anyways. I'm just kind of shocked it kind of stepped out like that. 94% damage, that's kind of scared about that. Even that one race where we got like 14% of damage, it was still like a kind of stressful just repairing that. I guess we'll be fine. It just kind of sucks. I mean, we can go 3 wide in the middle. That kind of probably not conventional, but screw it. Lap traffic's going to be in the way, so I think we're going to reclaim our third place here unless Chandler Smith is smart. And this time he is smart. He'll get by him. Yeah, just a shame. I thought maybe I would have had something for the leaders, but it didn't really play out that way. But yeah, as long as I keep running this top here. It's a lot looser than I thought in the long run. That much I'm learning. But we'll get third here. We're low on fuel, but last lap, we're going to be fine. At least we're going to get back to third. So, yeah, I don't think we had anything for a leader. Not even second place either, so I'm just going to take a third place and be okay with that. Considering how New Hampshire is, I'm kind of shocked, really. Just so, yeah, another solid run, which is good. That's all I really need. There's really nothing to worry about. Kind of a whole thing with the playoffs. Like, if this is a full season format, this would be kind of a nightmare because we're losing more points to Heim. But in the playoffs, this doesn't really affect anything, which is NASCAR's fault, really, to put you in this position where it's like, we're fine, but like this should be a bigger loss just because, you know, Heim dominated and we lost a lot of points to him. I don't know, but I mean, that was just a New Hampshire race. That was such a that's New Hampshire in trucks. That was a great embodiment of it, where it's like not much happened. Me getting sideways was the most eventful thing that happened in that entire race. Not that many trucks run lap down just because the track's kind of big and thick. So, not even that was all that interesting. It was a very, very mid race. I think Ty Majeski's going to be good on points, I think. Because Ankrum got 11th, so we have to look at the points situation, because I think he might have pointed his way in. We got good enough reps there. Not much social media messages, shockingly. That's a great race from Hard Nightmare. Congrats on a solid top 5. Thanks for keeping it clean today. Timmy Hill is so nice. Did I pass him cleanly as a lap down truck or something? I don't know. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut because Hard Nightmare could stand to learn a thing or two about respect. Did I hit Grant Enfinger this race to cause him to be so angry? Like, what? I don't know. I think, I mean, I hit Ty Majeski more times, and he didn't say anything. I don't know. I just wonder sometimes the frickin' sensitivity of these bitches. Corey Heim says he's on top of the world right now. Nothing is more exciting than beating everyone to the finish line. Corey Heim having an ego, sure, but good for him, I guess. I don't know. We indeed made it to the round of 8. Yeah, Corey Heim got max points. We get 15,000 in earnings. We're definitely going to have to repair the truck because we got 6% of damage. The body, okay, that's normal. 75 suspension. Okay, those, we need to repair those, or I guess get new ones. Or we can, I guess, rebuild it. God, I hope we can. Because those are in horrific shape. But why do we have 5 PR event? Sure. Small independent radio station is thinking of adding racing segment to their sports show and would love to have you as a regular guest. A regular guest. On the other hand, you might want to sit in a few of the mechanic meetings. It's good to know what work is being done on the truck, and it'll show that you're part of the team. Halar ain't gonna be on ain't no freaking radio podcast. So, no. No, we're going to a shop meeting. We're gonna prioritize our freaking shop and our crew and bond with them. Platonically. Or not. I mean, fuck it, who cares? We'll have a brothel. But, yeah, we'll go with that. And, I don't know why, again, we have... Thank you, we made it to the round of 8. I'm kind of surprised. Like, why did we have 596? Where is the 4P that we're missing from? Are we missing Ps? Yeah, look at that. There's like a sliver of green there. You can't see it. There's like a sliver of green. What is that? We're just short. That's kind of bullshit, isn't it? Like, I'm like, there's like a sliver of green missing on all of these. I guess 1 work point? Somehow, some way? That's so... Then don't call it 100%. Don't call it 100% if it's not 100%. It's like 99.9. That 4 work point difference might be the... I don't know. It's just... I don't know. Okay, as I'm editing here, I'm just realizing there's a work point for 46 and 47. And I didn't really see that at the time. That's where I'm losing the 1 work point. Why in God's earth is it like that? Like, what is the point of that other than to just trick you? I mean, I really don't know why there's 1. Oh my God. Okay. You would think minimum repair is 10. Medium repair is somewhere in between 47 and 10. Wouldn't that be 30? I don't know. Why is medium repair and max repair 1% difference? That's stupid. And I guess that's where the 1%... But that's even more confusing because... Why does it give you 100% when it's not 100% and it's like technically 99? That's annoying. Why is it like that? Why are the medium and max repairs 1% different for that? What? It's just, all of that is stupid. And I messed up. But it's just so stupid. It's just unbelievable. I got nothing. So I just wanted to point that out because I didn't really notice it at the time. So I wanted a little bit of clarification and a little bit of rage from all of that. So yeah, that's stupid. We're definitely gonna have to repair this one because this one is absolutely destroyed. So body's worn. So we can rebuild that, right? And be okay? But it won't let me. So, I can't really rebuild it. Do I gotta rebuild it before the wrenches are out? I don't know. The game doesn't really do a good job explaining this part. Or maybe it did. I don't know. I don't know. So we're just gonna replace it. But I don't even think I have enough money to even... Actually, I do. But... How are we gonna... That's the other thing I'm gonna kind of think about. It's like, we're not gonna really have enough money to repair everything consistently. Yeah, I mean, I would love to just repair that, but I can't. So, we'll just have to keep buying these. Which isn't really what I want to do, but I don't seem to have much of a choice. I think that we got another race to build these up, so we don't even need to go all out on work points. Yeah, we'll go with that. So, I don't know, maybe when I was repairing the truck last time, that's the thing, like, I guess that's one of those beginner trap things I just wouldn't really think about. Like, it says 100, so I'm assuming it's 100, but then there's like a pixel difference. It's like, okay, I'm like raging over a pixel, but it's just like, either it's 100 or it's not. Not this like 99.9, and then they're rounding it up to 100. That's a little weird. Like, is this technically 100? Like, am I okay with that? I guess I am. Just kind of sucks that I can't. I'm just I don't know. Kind of bugs me a little bit because I'm stuck at 190, or I'm stuck at 99.9, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's kind of annoying, but I guess we're going to be good with everything else, so I guess I'm stuck with this. I don't know. It's just weird to me. So, yep. Point situation. Yeah, we're going to be... We're 20 points above the cut line, so we're a little bit on the edge with that. Majeski did point his way in. I don't know by how much. I don't know. He must have... point his way in or something. I booted out Hemrick and Enfingers, so that point situation might have been interesting. I wish I could see how close it was, but yeah. Got Kyle Busch and Larson out of it, but they might point their way in, so they might bump out Chandler Smith and Lane Riggs possibly. I don't know. It'd be kind of stupid. I guess we'll see, but yeah, I don't know. We'll gotta see how it kind of all goes next race. So, anyways, I think I'm done for today because that's enough rambling and everything. I don't know. I have a bad habit of talking and then stopping. It makes editing a freaking nightmare for me. So I don't know. I'm gonna stop there. I'm done. See you all next episode for the Roval, and I don't know where else we're gonna go to. Is it? I actually don't know. The Roval and Talladega. Okay, well, that's okay. At least Talladega, I'll be okay. And Roval, I have no idea. I think I'm gonna have to lower the difficulty for that because the AI are just way too insanely overpowered there at road courses. So that might be exception where I kind of break the 103 difficulty rule. So I don't know. That's it. Anyways, I'm done. See you all in something else I do, which is going to be probably this again. So, yeah. See you later and have a good day.